Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Mott, and welcome to the Radio. Oh wait, wrong show. Welcome to Chilling3000 Hangouts. I'm 3000 here, and today we are doing a little fun interview here for today, and it is a content creator of George Tsahiridis.
How do you? Yeah, why don't you pronounce your last name for all the folks so we can clearly hear it?
What, me?
Yeah. Pronounce your
Yeah.
last name for us because
Oh,
some.
okay. Here we go. I didn't know my nickname was valid, so
Uh,
No, how do you pronounce it? Just for the
it's
people.
pronounced Tsahiridis.
huh, interesting. So, to start this off, tell everybody about yourself and what you do as a content creator.
Um, well, my name is George. You can just really call me George. My real name is actually Georgios, but I really go by George normally. And
Mhm.
I graduated high school uh, a year ago. And what I really do, I do TikTok. I really was never into TikTok before. I know it's
Hey, no, it's good. It's some. I've seen actually, George. I've seen a couple of them. Some of them are pretty funny. So
TikTok has been really cool with me, so I'm really getting used to it. I'm trying to be as creative as I can with it, so
yeah,
I'm getting
you got to
quite
get
used
on
to it.
everything. Got to get on YouTube. You got to get on TikTok and the
Yeah.
Twitter with Elon. Even though Elon Musk is kind of ruining it, but still.
Now, before
Mm.
I did TikTok, I used to be called King George 999, but well, I am actually called 999 at the moment, still. And I used to do these sled gang videos a while back in high school. It all started in my sophomore year where I brought my own sled to school. I think the school was doing like I don't know, some costume thing one day. And then right before
Awesome.
school ended, I made this group chat of people that were in my school. I texted them, I will be sledding down the stairway. And that's literally all I straight up said. And then after school, uh, hold on. And now when the school rang, when class was over, I was going um, the very back of the school. Where there was this really huge stairway, and literally everyone started to immediately surround me, like it was a major event. So I had to give someone my phone to record me. And the moment I was sledding down that stairway, everyone was just straight up laughing. Like it was just that funny.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have the video of that no more, unfortunately, because that's
Uh,
been deleted. But it's still a fun memory. That'll always stick with me forever.
Well, David used to actually no, David. I'm sorry, I forgot. He graduated high school this year too, so I was gonna tell him maybe he could do that, but no.
No, me and George graduated the same year, so 2022.
Nice.
And for you, it was
2019.
not
I
know
mean,
his story, but that's different stuff.
so George,
Yeah.
what's the funniest thing that ever happened in high school? What do you think?
Oh, I definitely have a story for that. I
Okay,
certainly do. And it
go
was
ahead.
painful, trust me.
It was
My
painful.
ass broke.
Oh, really?
It was it was so bad. I barely could even walk.
Hmm,
This was behind the Steve Stahl Stadium. You know, like the tower part that's like behind the bleachers.
I think so.
And I was with my friend Kelly, Kelly's Weather. I think you guys remember him.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And it was really cold outside, so we weren't
It
really
is
wearing a
cold
lot of warm
outside.
clothing on. I was freezing my ass off. And what I did was I went up the stairway. It was a big stairway, but I went down that whole thing like I had true guts to do it. and
Oh, man.
I was really surprised I survived that. And Kelly was like right behind me when I'm about to slide down. And when I slid down after the first wave of stairway, I was flying like at least 2 feet in the air, and I literally
Oh,
crashed
gosh.
to the ground with my ass hitting the ground, and it felt so bad.
I imagine it did.
I really wish I had that video cat, but it was really a big major event there. Like Kelly was laughing his ass off.
I yeah.
That was the last time I was ever
Yeah.
gonna do that again because it really
How
got me a
long,
little bit of an injury.
Yeah.
how long did that injury last then?
How long did it what?
Did it last then, your injury?
Um, well, healing took quite some time. It was really hard for me to sit because of the butt bone that hit the
Oh god.
ground, and it felt like a huge steroid when I'm sitting down. Like it felt so bruised up. So I literally had to walk kind of slow, but it felt like a big pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Literally.
Yeah. Then, literally.
I don't know if I don't think anyone ever broke their ass at my high school, but I'm trying to think of any funny injury that happened. Uh,
Maybe,
well,
oh, oh, I said maybe this is what happened when uh you had an injury. That's why that it keeps happening.
right.
All right. The next question is, how did you get started in doing content making?
That is a very, very good question. I was actually into doing it by someone else that did it before me, and his name was Dan the Meme Man. And this all started back in 2016, 2017, whatever. When his video got posted, I randomly saw it on Instagram, and he was like in the mall, whatever, and he said, trying to remember the 3 words he said. Um,
Come on, man.
Eat ass, smoke grass, sled fast. That was his memo, he said.
Yeah.
And after that, this guy came up behind him. He wanted to call the cops on him. But after that, he just went down that escalator in the mall. And that's what really made me laugh so hard.
Hmm.
And the funniest part is he actually ran out of the mall after that.
Wow.
It was really that simple, really. And that's what motivated me to do Sled Gang videos.
Yeah. Well, Danny.
Okay, now I know that you went to Greece over this last summer, so tell us what was that like?
I haven't been to Greece in over 7 years, since 2015. We were supposed to go back in 2020, but COVID started to hit. So that's why it took us like 2 years until we had to go to Greece. So I basically traveled by myself to Greece first, and then a month later, that's when my parents went to Greece, and that way we met each other, did like a whole bunch of things. But during in Greece, I had pretty much fun. The only thing that really prevented me to have fun, I had this really odd strep throat that formed. Now, luckily, this wasn't COVID, luckily,
Right.
but it was like my tonsils were very inflamed. Like I barely couldn't even eat or drink well. But I got through it. I got used to it. I had to take like Flonase and pills and shit for it to go away. But it took like a few weeks for it to go away. I really hate it so much. But in overall, though, I met my cousins. I met my younger cousin in Greece. I think he's a junior this year. He's a junior in high school this year, and it was during summer break. Um, he has very good parents. I met his parents for the very first time in a while. He has some very good parents, and but unfortunately, what I really did know my cousin does, he actually smokes and drinks and shit. Which that was a
Yeah.
very big turnover. I just started to find out. Look, the thing is, I'm not a huge smoker guy. You know, I like to keep my lungs clean.
Right.
But what I really did, I did drink beer and stuff. I did drink some alcohol because age limit's very different in Europe.
But isn't it 18 over there?
Yeah, it's at least it's actually younger. You have to be like 16 or something,
Oh,
14.
nice.
So yeah, Europe is very careless over their
Okay.
drinking age limit. So
Even in Canada, I think the drinking age is only 18. So
yeah, I never really drank beer, but for the first time I drank beer, it really wasn't that bad. Really, I just
mm,
drank it like a normal beverage.
yeah.
I went to a
Why?
club
You went to a club?
when it got to nighttime, and I stayed at that club for a very long time until it was like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Whoa.
Now, luckily, I wasn't super drunk, but trust me, people in Greece
How
are
did you
real
get
crazy
home?
over parties. Like they will party a
How
lot. I
how
can
did you get
guarantee you that.
home? How did
So
you
were
get
And
home?
you were staying at a hotel, I'm guessing, or where?
I was staying at his house for a
Oh,
few days.
Mhm.
So yeah. So after for like a few days, I had to visit my older cousin, which is my cousin's older brother. He's the same age as me basically, and he's in the military in Greece.
oh wow.
He has his own apartment and stuff. I chilled out there. I was enjoying his apartment. Like his apartment is like near the coast of Greece, and it was very nice. Had a very nice view to it.
Well, you're from the UK, and you know we all know that Queen Elizabeth passed away. Um, and I know people from the UK here on the internet as well. Um, and my thoughts and prayers go out to the UK world about Queen Elizabeth. UK is a very nice place.
Yeah.
Never been there, but
Yeah, I think it's important to point out that your last name it's a Greek last name, so it kind of
Yeah.
makes sense why you went there to visit some relatives. So
all right. Um, then you go next. Oh wait, is it my turn?
I think it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Um, what social media platforms like do you use the most for content?
Can you repeat that question? I really can't hear you.
What social media platforms do you use the most for content?
I used to use Instagram as my main platform, but now it's just since it's been a while since I did sled gang videos, I don't do that no more. Reason is because I got in trouble for doing sled gang videos one time at a park one time,
Oh
and that was
really?
back in April of 2019, I think.
Ooh.
And I had to take down my account, which is kind of sad.
Uh,
I was really popular back then, but really now I really use simply TikTok. Really, I'm really good at TikTok, but I really like promote my posts as well because it doesn't really get as many likes as much. But after I like promote a video, it usually gets up to like almost 500 likes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel.
well, I got a funny story to tell. So, George, remember that time when our friend almost got us killed at his golf club friend's house, whatever?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah. That was not a good show at all.
I'm gonna tell this story. So we knew this guy who's about he's just a year younger than George, I think. So and he tells us he has this job. He works at a golf club, and he's like, yeah, one of my friends who plays golf. He's having this party at his mansion. It's not even a mansion. We just went there, and it's like a big bonfire type of place, not even a mansion. And he said, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm having this party, and he said I could come if I wanted. So then we're like, okay, well, why don't we go? We ain't got nothing else better to do on a Wednesday, Tuesday night, whatever it was. And so we go there, and there's a huge bunch. There's a bunch of there was a few horses, animals, whatnot there. And I don't know what it was, but when someone decided we were walking towards the place, and then one of us just turned around. George, remember why that was? Or
Like what day did that
no,
happen?
do you remember what happened? What caused you or him to like turn around and start walking back to our car? Because
I don't
someone
know. I was just listening to him what he was saying. I just did the same thing. I was literally the last person standing there after you two just started running back up, and I was
Okay.
like, whatever. I didn't want to seem all hostile, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to seem all neutral. But it turns out we just randomly just felt alarmed and we just ran back up. It was so funny. I tried starting the car, but then it
Yeah,
started
and
honking
then they
because
came chasing after us. They came chasing after us. We all thought they had guns and shit, and they were like, "Hey, some people are intruding on our property. Who the hell are these idiots?" And then
yeah, they were like in a golf cart. They drove up the hill pretty quick.
yeah,
It was so funny.
and then they
Uh,
saw him, and they were like, "Oh, it's okay."
you not, you not, you thought this was happening.
No, we were afraid. I was kind of afraid. I was like, "Oh no, we gotta get out of here." But my favorite part of that story. My favorite part of that story is when as we were walking, we stood at that bonfire for like 45 minutes. And it's a,
45 minutes? Are you kidding
They were
me?
all drinking all whiskey and
yeah,
stuff.
it's a bunch of fucking 19-year-olds drinking beer and all talking like this and the
There were
selling
even
dolls.
younger ones there too, as well. Like
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
are like 14 or whatever.
yeah. It wasn't a pretty sight. And these drunk teenagers are looking and pointing at me like, "Who are you? We haven't met you yet." I said, "I'm the chaperone." So this is near the best part. In my opinion, the funniest part is when as we go back to the car and as we're driving off a couple minutes later, we see three teenagers walking on the street. And at this time, George rolls down my window, I guess just to get some air in the car, whatever. And you know how like when you're in a car and you want to do something stupid, say something stupid, but you can't because the window's up. This time the window was down, so I'm like, oh, this is really funny. So as George rolled down the window, I peeked my head out and said to these three random people, I said, "Hey guys, the gangbang is back that way."
The gangbang? Oh my god.
And then George started losing his shit, and then the other guy was like, "Shut up!" And oh my god,
Cell phone.
yeah,
Imagine it was the jam game. Wait, what?
no, he wasn't. I don't think it was those guys, but oh, random DVD styler says burning was successful, so better work.
So, for those who are wondering, how did Danny meet both George here and Kenny Weathers?
Oh, well, I just met Kelly because of the mutual association because we went to the same high school. And then George got brought into it when we decided to do the interview the first time together.
I still talk with Kelly, so
Oh,
we're kind
that's
of
good.
still connected. So
Yeah. He's a busy guy, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Kenny Weathers is everywhere he goes, you know. But I think he uses his money for the right causes anyway. So,
Yeah.
um,
Everyone wants a piece of Kelly.
anyway.
Play the rim shot now.
Oh, okay. Let me get that up.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, Danny, excuse me.
All right, so George, so what are your overall goals for the content? Now, do you want to do this full time? Do you plan to get rich off it, or what?
my really main goal with content right now is I really want to gain more followers because it's really like 60 followers right now. It's really not that much, but I really do get more views and more likes on my videos though. What's really the followers I'm trying to really work on. That's really my main goal for content.
Have you ever thought of doing live streaming?
Doing sledding videos, you mean?
Live streaming.
I said live stream.
Live stream. I've never used live stream on TikTok before. At some point, I probably will. I know I usually do that on Instagram, but I don't really have that much
Yeah.
people to watch me on Instagram now.
Oh. All right. Well, for my next question, um, what has been some of your proudest um achievements in your content career?
Um, one of my hugest achievements is at least I got over 100 likes on my one video I had when I was doing
Mm,
stud game videos, and I was almost to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Like I almost had around 960 some followers on Instagram. I think 980 maybe, and I really thought that video would have really increased the amount of followers. So
No,
that was really at least my highest achievement so far for content.
very cool. All right, then.
Hmm. Let's see. I'm having trouble thinking of something. What are your other hobbies or interests besides the content?
Um, I like to go bowling for sure. I have my own bowling ball. I like to go by myself and just go bowling. I just have my own time, just go bowl, whatever. And
Have you? Oh, go on.
oh, really just some boring stuff. Really, just go on Xbox, whatever. Just play some Fortnite shit. You know, the usual. And I do work out sometimes. I haven't really worked out in a while, but at least I do judo now. Judo is basically like throwing, really. But that's really all I do for hobbies.
Have you ever thrown a perfect game in bowling? Have you ever thrown a 300?
Um, I never really did competition in bowling. It was really never my idea at first to do competition, but I really just do bowling for fun.
That's good. Um, what did you like to do when growing up?
Um, trying to remember. Um, I really did soccer mostly. I really did a lot of soccer since like 2007, something like that.
Well,
And I really got bored of soccer because soccer was really not my thing until I really got bored of it, whatever. And that's when I did
yeah.
martial arts after.
Um, you have any like favorite sports to watch, like whatever, or
I honestly, I mean, I know about the Cardinals and the Blues
yeah?
and stuff. I just surprisingly just don't watch them. I mean, I am just simply a big fan, but I just don't really watch the games. But I know I really do go to the Butch Stadium and really watch the game sometimes. Sometimes my dad would just take me once in a while and just watch the baseball game.
I see Albert Pujols before he retired,
Right.
Yeah. Um, I
and
do.
Marlena.
Oh, I really did get into UFC, which is a pretty
Mm,
brutal blood sport. It's very entertaining, trust me. It's like full of surprises when you're watching UFC. But there's one sport I really mostly watch sometimes. Like Conor McGregor, for example. You got Nick Diaz. Oh, and surprisingly, you got the dumb idiot Jake Paul and Logan Paul, whatever. Like,
Oh
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah.
like
That
seriously?
was pretty
Like,
funny.
I understand that they did boxing in their past and all, but I don't think they're just not perfect for boxing and wrestling, whatever.
Yeah,
But so far,
Logan Paul.
it really looks like they really got into it, as you can tell. And it's like they really got pumped up after for like the last few years since they really got to like boxing and stuff. It's really crazy how YouTubers can just randomly find something to do and they really work their ass off just to do a
Yeah,
single boxing match.
yeah. And Logan Paul is in WWE right now. Ever since like around the time when this man got the boot, um, which is crazy, but um, anything can happen in wrestling. Who knows? Maybe in the future, Cherry Springer can come on down, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Um, um, Dave, you have a question for him?
Yeah. So, what are you studying right now in college, or what
Oh,
did or what did you study?
I'm actually studying criminology.
Oh.
And it's really
Interesting.
funny. I actually used to get in trouble and do stuff, but I actually want to become like some detective or some shit, like catch a crime,
Hmm.
It's surprising what I'm even studying, even though I usually get in trouble with Sun Game videos, which I haven't done in a while. So, kind of interesting what I'm studying.
What is your dream job?
My dream job for now, after college, I really want to just be simply a private investigator or just some detective work. I'm more of a hands-on work guy. I like to
Hmm,
get my hands on things and like look for clues and stuff. I'm a curious
Not,
type guy, you know.
not Blue's Clues.
No, like criminology is a serious career.
Oh yeah.
Even if you want to be some law enforcement officer, especially. So yeah, I really just want to be a forensics detective type guy. It's really kind of like my career job.
What is? Do you play any video games though?
I play Fortnite actually.
Oh, no.
I play with a few people online, but I really just do a bunch of non-build solo. See, I like what they added to the game is that you can do a no build royale. Like you don't have to use resources to build. Like I just really like what they added to the game now. Different modes that they put on. So I'm really just doing the non-build solo one.
Well, Fortnite stinks, but that's just me. Um, where would you like to travel the most? Or if there's that one location anywhere in the world that you like to go for vacation, if it's like California, Hawaii, uh, anywhere in the world, what would it be?
Um, I am really wanting to go to Japan. I watch anime.
Um,
Big fan of Naruto.
Japan's culture is very popular and how popular certain things are here in America. Japan is very historic place over there. Um, let me see. Um, Danny, you have one while I look another one up.
Say that again.
You have a question before I look another one
uh,
up.
yeah. So, what is any particular favorite streaming service or show, TV show?
Like what I use to stream live.
No, I meant like Netflix, HBO Max, or
Oh, it's really got to be Netflix, but I also go with Disney Plus because they also got the cool movies on there as well.
that's
Like they're putting like these awesome new Marvel shows that are coming out next year, especially the new Marvel movies. Like there's now Wakanda Forever, which I'm really planning to watch, but we're not really going to see that yet though.
What is your favorite music to listen to?
I have plenty of favorite hip hop artists. Big fan of Lil Uzi Vert. I like Tyler the Creator for sure.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Um, The Weeknd got some awesome music there, and I like listening to Drake. So I got
Uh,
top four favorite hip hop artists.
Sure.
Do you watch any like the Super Bowl halftime shows? that they do, or
Um, I really usually don't watch that. But even if I
oh,
have friends, I usually watch it with them.
I see.
So yeah.
What if you have that one talent that you have? What talent you think that you're best at? Like, what is that one strong talent you have as a passion?
Um, I really do like small dancing. I really do.
Mm,
That's really much it. I can really. That's like my top tierest talent I can really do. Like I'm still learning how to do some of the moves. Like there's the gritty dance. It looks really difficult to do, but it looks pretty easy to like do. You also got
mhm.
the dab. That's a pretty old school one. Really, just any small dance you can even think of is what I can really do.
Yeah. Um, Danny?
Now I know the answer to this, but just to tell the people at home, what musical instrument did you play before?
I used to play the cello in high school,
That's right.
but I stopped playing the cello until like after my junior year.
Hmm.
So
By the way, just to let you know, for movies, don't watch North. If you want to know why, watch my rap video. You'll know the story, just don't watch it.
I know
Don't watch the movie.
there's a good movie called 8 Mile, starring one of my favorite rappers named Eminem. But that's
Oh, repeat the movie again?
it's called 8 Mile. The number 8 and then the word mile.
Yeah. Okay. What is your greatest struggle that you've overcome?
um, greatest struggle I've been through. I really
Yes.
hate getting my blood tested. I hate the needle that
Mm,
literally goes in your form. As literally 99% of people have fear of that. It literally feels like a steroid going in you. It's not like I'm your average
that's
heroin
really.
user and some shit, but I just completely hate it. The reason why I'm saying this because I might be doing this tomorrow. So good luck with me with
Oof.
that. I literally have this to work out my forearms and stuff. But what I'm really going to be doing when I go there, I'm going to be asking for numbing cream. I really hate the thrust of that sharp needle going in your skin. Like seriously,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
just not my favorite.
Makes sense.
Uh, I guess you had to get over that fear with when you have your booster shots, the COVID, the flu, and all that shenanigans. No pun
Now I
intended.
do like the normal shots though. Those are okay.
Uh,
But those are
yeah,
barely painful. The normal
yeah,
shots that
like the
literally go in
flu.
your arm. So those are I'm okay with.
Yeah, like the flu, for example. Um, what are you? Um, okay. Are you proud of what you are doing or what you have done?
Repeat that question.
Are you proud of what you are doing or what you have done?
I don't really know what to say for that.
Uh, there's the question in the private chat if you want to double check. Um,
He said,
Jenny, do you
"Are
have
you
one?
are you proud of what you're doing or what you have done?" But it's okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Am
It's
I
good.
proud of what I'm doing? Okay. I didn't really understand that. Sorry, my bad.
That's right.
Uh,
It's good.
honestly, I am very confident of what I'm truly doing because the content I make makes people simply it's there to make people laugh. It's comedy
Yeah.
stuff. And really it can be kept as a good memory, you know? and I would always keep on doing it until I stopped doing it. Really,
Uh,
it makes people feel good. Makes people feel
yeah,
excited about it. It just makes them laugh that much.
yeah, I agree because this is why I do the show is for people, not only for me but others to have fun, and this is what the show is about, having fun, and this is why I do these videos if it's you know f- for entertainment purposes, and I do this somewhere this of me doing gaming, calling streams, gaming streams, interviews, etc. This is why I do this show is for people to have fun, and that's what everybody should do is to have fun when they do videos. Because if we're not having fun, then what's the point of doing videos?
Exactly.
Like, and the same goes to, I guess, staying here, listening to polka music. We're not having fun to listen to polka music, then what's the point?
Right. I suppose so. And going to Cleveland.
But not for a while now. um, let me see. Um, uh, let me think of a question. Um, alright. Um, let me think of one here. What do you have planned for 2023? What is your New Year's resolutions going into 2023?
Like what I'm expecting in 2023.
Uh, like what you have planned for coming up, like for you, and like what is the New Year's resolution going into 2023?
What I'm really gonna do is I'm gonna really try my best to make the best contents possible. This is only the
I'm gonna do
beginning
that.
right now. Like I only have a few videos that I've posted right now at the moment. But when 2023 hits, I'm I'm gonna be moving all of my life, and I'm gonna literally make as many content videos as I can.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um. Just keep doing what you like to do because that's what's important in life. Just do things that you like to do and just keep going after your goals. What are you most grateful for?
You mean most
Um,
grateful
I
for?
am mostly grateful of what I
Yeah,
have. Really, I am grateful for what people I've met in my life, and I will never forget them. And
yeah,
I'm very grateful for what I am doing. Well, like what's better than doing nothing, you know?
yeah. I agree. Um, Danny, do you have one?
Yeah. So, are there any specific YouTuber you try to that you look up to, or do you just kind of go with your own style?
Um, I'm really going with if you guys know who Michael So Epic is, I don't know if you've
No.
seen his videos before. I'm trying to do those type of videos. There's also Bro Jack, Raw Jack, however you pronounce his name. Um, I'm just really doing those type of videos. The type of videos I'm really wanting to do is trying to be like Lofi, Balin Levine. There's also Gideon. I'm trying to be like those kind of guys because those
Hmm.
kind of guys really do a bunch of funny, crazy stuff that I can't even explain. Like, there's just one, the one chip challenge. It seems very dangerous to do. Like the amount of Scoville that's on that one chip. Like, what really made me laugh was like when they ate it. It's like their feeling just started to get so low, and it's like they almost started to throw up, and that was like the most funniest video I've ever seen. But one chip challenge is very seems very dangerous to do because I heard that can give you like bad health problems and stuff.
Mm.
But I've watched that kind of video as well. I want to do that kind of video. I actually did used to do a spicy chip challenge one time, but it really wasn't really that popular back then because it wasn't really the actual one chip challenge. It was just a bowl of ghost ghost pepper flavored chips. Really didn't turn out that well. So, but yeah,
just don't do those crappy challenges on YouTube that are dangerous and TikTok and all that.
yep.
And don't do those school bathroom challenges. Good grief. Oh,
Just
man.
buy stuff off of Danny's Fed Bubble. It's great.
I swear to God. This is what I have to say to that. I got a few questions here. What is who or what has been your big inspiration in your life?
Oh, I have a lot of inspiration people. Like I said, there's Balin Levine. He is very social friendly, and he's really impacted of what videos he make. Especially Dan the Me Man, crazy crazy sled game video stuff, and Balin Balin is like a really huge motivational guy. Like he's really against the vaping as well. Like he's very against like juuling and vaping and stuff. So he's really he's really my most inspirational person I've ever watched. Really knew about.
Um, have you ever met any fans of your content before in person?
Have I met any famous people?
No, fans.
Fans, only fans I had were just high school. Maybe
Oh,
some other high schools. So I wasn't really that nationally popular in Missouri. That's really all the type of fans I had.
I
It's
think
like after high school you don't have that much excitement no more. But if you really want to make a huge commitment to that, that's really where you can get more fans.
yeah. I believe Caddy, had probably has met fans of his before, so because of how big his crowd is. Um, I guess I'll say this here. Is there any famous people that you have met?
Oh, I have barely met any famous people, but I am really wanting to though. I would really do content videos with those people. Really.
Well, for me, I have met Colin Fisk. Um, I think that's all who I think of.
I've
Really.
met Devin Alexander, the boxer. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
I mean, this is kind of all somewhat related for famous people. But I have a famous cousin. I'll say that.
It's
From
Princess Diana, right?
mhm. Yeah, I'm not joking. Nice. Um, what is the most craziest story that you have experienced on the internet?
I really don't have a really interesting story to tell. Really, not that I even know of so far.
Mhm. Now, this question I usually ask all the time. Make that was
Oh yeah, go ahead, David.
um uh oh man hold on, because I usually ask the question all the time, and that is do you think that Will Smith and Chris Rock snap were real or fake?
I really have no idea what that is, but I'm just gonna say fake. Honestly,
There
That's
you
probably
have
for
it.
the best.
That's probably for the best. Uh, well, I don't know. There should be a documentary about this.
It was wait, George, you didn't see that when it was at the Oscar Awards and Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making fun of his wife.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen that. That was pretty major. That was pretty
What?
funny.
See,
Keep your wife's name out your fucking mouth. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that was
definitely seen that one.
That was hilarious.
you thought it was fake.
That I'm gonna actually consider that real.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, the Oscars has been bad for the past years, and you know, for the people I've told, and nobody really watches it, and then that evening, you know, people blowing up, saying, "Oh my God, what happened here? This is so crazy! Oh my God, why are you listening again?"
Mm.
Uh, drama is over. It goes, um, gosh, what month did that happen? Wasn't it
I think that was in
April?
March or April.
Man, not even a year since that happened. Gosh,
Yeah.
your story Danny spiced it up. By the way, the office picture or Seinfeld, whatever.
Oh, the Seinfeld picture. Yeah.
Seinfeld. All right. Well, what was to make that the last question? What did you mean?
Yeah.
What did you meant by the last question?
I
I,
meant the one you just asked. That's gonna be the
oh,
last.
okay.
So,
All right. I just want to clarify. Um, yeah, have anything to say to the people before we sign off?
George. Nothing.
I really have no questions at all.
Well, just promote your how can we find you? So, what's your Instagram and TikTok and whatnot called?
Hold on, my volume is very down. Can you repeat that?
What's the username of your TikTok and Instagram and all that is?
Oh, username. Hey, I can type that in the chat real quick. It's KG triple nine.
Okay, I
So
know
it's
what's
literally a letter KG in the word triple in the number 9.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
nine. Number
So
nine.
for
Number nine.
everyone watching, type that
It's
in.
both my Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, it's really my Instagram and TikTok. So you'll be able to find it easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And just to don't forget of our future show coming soon, and that is the Massachusetts Talk Girl with me and Eric. I don't know. So that. Oh God. Um. So that is going to be it for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching, and see you next time. And um, stay healthy for better tomorrow.